And we are hot.
Back in the studio.
And we're hot.
And it's hot.
It's hot. I think it was 94 on my outside thermometer a minute ago in the shade.
My truck was showing 99 when I parked.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It may be that. I just don't even like looking at it. I just know it. This kind of weather feeds me.
Yes.
And I haven't had a call today, which concerns me.
Feeds you and kills me.
Yeah, well.
But I'll make it.
Feeds me if you go home and your air don't work. Name my price.
That's something people ain't going to go without AC.
No, not anymore.
Not in this heat.
You know, growing up, even I was doing this for a living, and I was living at home then. I wasn't even 20. We didn't have air. We had a window unit, or I should say, Daddy had a window unit. He shut his bedroom door, and we sweated. So
that's how my grandparents were. They'd open the doors. They had a couple of air conditioners in the house, and they'd have windows and screen doors open all the time.
We had an attic fan. Suck your drawers off.
I don't think they even had that. It was just hot. Mama would be like, "You need a quilt in there?" I'm like, "Lord, no, I'm sleeping on top of the covers." Hot.
That's why I bought a waterbed. Turn the heater off. You'd freeze to death in it in July. Amongst other things that went on, maybe. My mama never knew about. You see the lake?
Yep.
They sucking her on down.
Mm-hmm.
Probably what, 3 feet?
Yeah, at least.
It's a couple of feet since she was here last week.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we got a good one tonight. A returning customer. No, I wouldn't call him customer. What do you call him?
A friend.
Is it a friend?
An acquaintance of ours.
He hadn't said he's a friend yet, so we'll find out, though, won't we? I guess if he came back, he at least thinks enough of us to do that. But we have Christopher King. You on the line with us, Christopher?
What's up, friends?
Friends,
see?
Yeah. I don't know if y'all ever watched the movie Better Off Dead. Did you ever see that? John Cusack. This was like in the 80s, one of his first movies.
I don't think so.
Anyway, there was a woman, she was hosting a foreign exchange, a French girl. But anyway, she would hold her around, she'd say, "Friends," and screech her, "Can you say friend?" And pull her cheeks into her lips. Anyway, I don't know why I thought of that, but I did. But if you get a chance to watch it. It's pretty cool.
At least we know your long-term memory is staying with us. That's good. Keep them cylinders firing.
No, those are, all old people remember the old days.
Yeah,
they just
it's the right.
Hard
to remember.
Just remember if you took your medicine today, that's the problem.
Thank God I don't have to take any of that yet.
Maybe you won't.
But one of these days we're going to go to Rural King, right?
The new one?
Oh, is there a new one? Oh, that's right. We was at that place today.
Yep.
So what you been up to, Mr. King?
Man, just sweating over here. How about y'all?
That's what we're doing or have been doing. Yeah.
Trying to get a little ready for deer season over here. Won't be long. Going to some turkey calling contests.
Heck yeah. Yeah, y'all are hot and heavy. It is the time of the year for turkey calling contests.
You know, it's pretty smart to do that during the summer so you can be in the air conditioning.
Well,
that's a good hobby to have during the summer.
I think you're right. So,
pretty good one.
Well, before we get too deep in it, for people that may not have heard the last podcast you were on with us, or don't know who you are, kind of give us a little breakdown who you are and what you do and how you do it. And well, we don't have to get real personal, but I mean, you know what I mean.
Well, Christopher King, and I build turkey calls.
Some good
ones. Very good ones. I'm looking at them over here right now. I got a line of them over there. At least, is that 3 or 4? I think I got 4 of them over there. Every time I see you, I buy one. I had to quit coming seeing you.
You still need that carbon fiber one, don't you?
Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, I'm sure I'll be seeing you soon.
Get to turning.
Yeah.
Get to turning. Yeah. We had to move not long ago, and I had a chance to set my shop back up.
What?
Yet, man.
Oh, you moved? I didn't know you moved.
I didn't either.
You know how far we moved? Right next door.
Well, I moved further than you then. I moved two doors down when I moved last time. Still have to load. You still have to load it and unload it though. That's the problem.
Dude, I lived in that house for almost 25 years. I had so much stuff. We've been throwing stuff away like crazy.
Isn't it amazing how much? I'll say junk, but I'm not going to say junk. But the stuff you accumulate. I did the same thing. I lived in the house we lived in for 26 years. And I did the same thing. I threw stuff away. I gave stuff to friends. I mean, I didn't have time to like do stuff on Marketplace. I mean, we were moving.
Yeah.
But I was shocked. And you know what, though? Right now, I'll go, I've got so. And now I'll go, no, that was at the other house. I got rid of it. So
yeah, there's this little place right out the road. This guy has a little shop, and people put stuff out there for other people to pick through, basically.
Yeah.
And man, we put so much stuff out there. It's like we had boxes and boxes, and I couldn't tell you what was in any of it.
Well, do you make $1 or $2, or is it free? Is that just a free for all, or is he just like consign it or what?
No, it's just a neighborhood thing.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess that's better than getting caught rummaging through your neighbor's garbage can or something.
Yeah.
They had a big deal. There was a big deal about that down in Birmingham. People was complaining about folks going through their garbage can, and well, I think it was all the little surrounding cities in there, and they finally just said, hey, when it sits on the curb, that's a county or city right away, and it's perfectly fine for them to open your garbage can and look through what you're throwing away.
Yeah.
Hey, when me and my wife first got together, we lived in Marietta. I don't know if you know where Marietta is, but it's a city between here and Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly where it is.
And you did not put anything outside on the curb that you didn't want to get rid of because it would be gone within minutes.
That's how it was when I lived in Chicago. We lived in an alleyway, and you could put a old entertainment center out there, walk in the house, and come back out, and that something was gone.
Mm-hmm. It was strange.
And you never seen anybody come through the alley. It's just stuff was gone.
Yeah. How'd they get it so fast?
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want to have to be cleaning your truck on the curb or something, or have your wheels off beside the curb because they'd be gone.
Nope.
So it was good seeing you in Birmingham.
Yeah, man. It was good to see
y'all got out of there. I didn't get to say goodbye. I guess I was off.
We didn't get a group picture.
I know it. It. I'm disappointed about that.
We did. We stayed a little longer than we had planned on because everybody had to do something the next morning, and we were in a rush to get out of there. That was my first time there.
Yeah. Okay. What did you think about it?
I couldn't find a bow target. That's the only thing I wanted from down there, and nobody had a bow target for sale.
Yeah, I knew you were looking. There was a guy there last year.
And the year before that. I mean, exactly where you said he was. Yeah. Down the escalator on the right.
Yep.
You know, I heard people say it'd be a great place for a deer show. I mean, they have a little bit of everything. You know, you didn't see the ladder stands and climbers and that kind of stuff. But there was all kinds of stuff there. I mean, I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong.
There was plenty of saddles there.
Cool. Getting to see everybody. And it was cool to hang. Yeah.
You ain't gonna have to worry about this old boy getting in no saddle.
Me either.
I ain't no saddle hunter.
I just don't see how it's comfortable.
I don't either. But you know what? The ones that do it love it, and I'm not gonna knock them.
Yeah.
I'm just getting to a point in my life where I can sit on the ground as good as I can up in a tree or a shooting house.
My big heated shooting house just as good.
Yeah.
Got you a cup of coffee.
There you go. Turn that heater hog on and stay warm.
Sit in a big office chair, recline.
Yep. Put you a bow window in the corner. You can shoot your bows. You can shoot your rifle.
I don't need that. That crossbow go out that front one.
Oh, that was my wife coming in. They didn't take her long to get those windows tinted. She ain't even looking up here. My wife had she didn't have a wreck. She was in a car wreck back in 1st of March lady hit her in the rear end, totaled out her Pathfinder. And when did I care? Friday. She just got a new car Friday. They still hadn't paid off the old one. She just gave up. And we fought with the insurance that lady's insurance company, and then now our insurance company's taking care of it, and they're just going to sue the other one, I guess. I don't know. But she's been driving my truck, one of the reasons I just got a new truck, but she was driving the one I had. But I'm just glad she's in a car of her own now to keep the miles off mine.
There you go.
I don't want her driving my new one, even though she says she won't anyway. So,
got you a new truck?
Yeah, I bought new to me. It's a 24. It's pretty dang new.
That's new.
2500 Denali. Diesel.
Everybody's got them big old tall trucks.
Yeah, well,
Hard for a filler like me.
This one's going to be the last one I buy. I say that. I hope it's the last one I buy, and I hope it lasts me 30, 40 years because I want to be around. But I'm going to retire in a couple of years, and you can just put so many more miles on with a diesel than you can a gas burner.
Yeah,
and it'll pull. I've got a tractor, and I've seen Dustin's. What is yours? A 2018, 19? 19. And I've drove it. And it's so much beefier. I had a GMC Sierra AT4. It's a nice truck. Don't get me wrong. It's very nice. We've took it all over the place. But the sound of a diesel just sounded better to me as I get closer to retirement age, which I say a couple of years. I don't know. It might be 2 years, might be 4 years. I don't know, but it might be tomorrow.
You may want to go buy you a camper. You got something to pull it with now.
So anyway, of course, I own my heating and air company, and me and the girl that runs my office together, we own a test and balance company. And anyway, she was telling me they needed a new truck, and so it just worked out. Mine was right in the price range. I would sell it to the company for them to have a truck. Because it has 78,000 miles on it, the one I've got. So that's nothing on a vehicle nowadays.
No.
So they're going to take it, and I told her when she said that, and we decided we'd do it, I said, well, I'll start looking. And I'm telling you, in 5 minutes, this truck popped up. It had to be divine intervention.
It was fate.
Yeah, fate. Fate had it in. It was the exact color I wanted, the exact interior. Pretty much every option that you could want on one.
Didn't have to travel far to go get it.
Nope, it was just down the road at a dealer in Coleman, and had very few miles on it. And they made it, and they got to my price. That's even better. So
man.
So
it all worked.
It all worked out. So I can't complain. Can't complain at all. I'll just be glad to get this other one out of my driveway because parking is very tight at my house. Very tight. I should have told you to back down. Well, you couldn't have backed down. She wasn't home. So, well,
so do you have a tractor that you haul back and forth to your hunting club?
Do I have a tractor?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Matter of fact, it's down there now because I didn't like hauling it back and forth. I went down 3 weeks ago, and me and my brother bush hogged. I was waiting until after, nesting for the turkeys.
Yeah.
And me and him went down and bush hogged. I've got a 40-acre tract up the road. That's what we were on. And bush hogged those fields and cut some roads. And just pretty much trying to get things in order before the fawns started dropping. And because they should start, they're dropping now. So here, I don't know how they are over at your place. But
we've been seeing fawns for a couple of weeks.
Well, I'm still seeing pregnant ones on my game cameras and stuff. But I'm going to tell you, bush hogging that down, it was like I opened the front door and all the wildlife came back. It had got so heavy and thick in there, I guess. But I've got 2 gobblers that's living out there, and I don't know how many deer running around at my licks. And
nice.
Like I said before, people might not like it, but I put scratch feed in my deer feeders. And I let it throw out a little scratch feed once a day to give just kind of give the turkey something else to eat on. And I got clover there. I get pictures of them way out away from there eating in the clover, and they'll come by and get them a bite of whatever, millet or whatever's in that scratch feed. The deer lap up the corn, or what little bit of cracked corn there is.
Some's going to eat it.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I've seen a few decent. Looks like a few decent bucks will be there. If they keep growing like they look, they got potential anyway. And at least two gobblers. Last year I had a bunch of hens and poults, but I haven't seen any hens or poults this year. So
that's strange.
I know it. It's really weird.
My turkeys won't come back until deer season. They leave just before turkey season, then they'll come back when it gets cold.
Well, you know, I listen. Do you ever listen to the Turkey Science podcast?
I don't think
it's a good podcast. Turkeys for Tomorrow sponsors it, but it's a guy and a turkey biologist at Auburn University and a turkey biologist at Florida, University of Florida, and they do a podcast about every week, and they've talked about that very thing, and you know. What they say is, if they do what you're saying, then they are moving. You don't have something they want, like good nesting, or they're missing something, and they're going, and that's where they're raising their little ones. And then in the winter, if they show back up, you've got exactly what they're looking for, maybe acorns or green fields to peck around in. I don't know, but Either way, you're helping the turkeys because they're over there. You might not be shooting them. I don't know, but because they're gone. But that's what they say anyway. My goal is to keep them year round. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, that place is getting so thick, man. It's a wonder you see any turkeys.
That's what
they cut it a few. They cut it a few years ago, and it's coming back, and it's just a big briar thicket.
Yep, it happened on the 3,000 acres I hunt. The first 3 or 4 years when they could see, they were all over it.
Yep.
And that was 2016. And I saw my first few turkeys on it this year. How long is that? 13 years, I guess. Right at it. And it's still too thick. They won't stay in there. The pines are too thick and briary. Still got another 5 or 6 years, I think, which I don't.
There's a hardwood ridge that the turkeys I see in the winter, they come off the property. There's the property next door. Nobody lives there. It's just woods, and they'll come off that hardwood ridge there down to where I hunt at.
Yeah,
and scratch around a little food plot. But everything else is too thick for them.
Yep, you're just gonna have to, if you had a lot of big openings or power lines or something they could get out in. There's no way they can escape. They can't see, They can't fly out. They just don't like it. Cause I know for 20 something odd years, I hunted this one place. We had turkeys everywhere. And if you see one, they just crossed off the national forest for a little bit, walking down the road, and they're going back on it. They're not staying over there with us very much at all.
Yeah. When the pines were, before they thinned the pines, it wouldn't grow up, and there was a lot of turkeys there. And there's this place. It's I think it's about 160 or 70 acres. It's a little farm. It's a little cattle farm. There's a one hardwood hollow on the whole thing, and the rest of it's pasture and kind of in those growed up ponds on the other half. And plus, man, they're doing so much building around here. It's just got everything mixed up.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if this place you were talking about was in Georgia. I know you hunt some Alabama places too.
Yeah, it's in Georgia. It's actually basically behind my house.
Okay,
that's convenient.
It's all. Gentleman's always let me hunt back there since I've lived up here, and I've always had some good luck back there. Never killed like a monster back there, but I've seen a few that I just couldn't do, get on or let walk or just whatever. But I think once all these houses and stuff get built around here, people start feeding them and deer get bigger.
Oh, you'll be like hunting in these these neighborhood deer.
I think that's what it's called.
They grow big too.
Yeah.
They love azaleas.
Azaleas. That's what I'm going to start putting in my food plot.
There you go.
Azaleas and peas.
There you go. That's what's happened around down in Birmingham. Now I live a good ways from there, but I do work down in there. But south of Birmingham, around Hoover, Vestavia, these little suburban areas everybody moved out to. That's what these giant subdivisions are, just full of manicured lawns and flowers and bushes, and the deer love them because people they think they're cute for a little while, and then when they eat up their $1,000 landscaping, they don't think they're too much think too much of them no more.
Yeah, I got a buddy that does remodeling, and he'll send me a video about every day. He's in these real big neighborhoods, and there's just deer everywhere. Lots of them.
Well, are you planning any deer hunting trips out of state or turkey hunting trips this spring? Are you looking at that already?
Deer hunting, I'll go down and hunt with KT for deer, and I've got a few. The state has that program here now called Outdoors Beyond Barriers, and I put in for a few of those hunts, and hopefully I'll get drawn for those. And I'm going to go to Alabama. I didn't go at all to Alabama last year except for 2 times turkey hunting, but I want to get over there this year. You think there's going to be any acorns over there?
Oh yeah.
We finally had plenty of rain this year.
Oh yeah, it's rained. The animals been pairing up over here. There's so much rain, looking for an ark.
Dang,
it's rain.
That's what we're hoping for over there.
Well, we've had plenty. I think the whole state has had. We're well above average this year. We had the most rain in May we've ever had, which scared me for our turkeys. Hatching. Yeah. But I did see a few poults. I'm not seeing many right now, but I did see a few of those. But yeah, you ought to trot off over this way. Me and Dustin, we'll find you somewhere. They're gonna most of the state this year is going to 2 does a day for Alabama.
2 does a day?
A day, 2 a day. So
that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'd love to come hunt with you guys. When I'm in Alabama by myself, man, I'm real picky about shooting something because you're supposed to debone it before you bring it back across.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then right there where I hunt, you're in Georgia, and then you're on the when you pull onto the driveway of the property, you're Georgia. You get onto the property, you're in Alabama. So I mean,
well, that makes it tough, doesn't it?
It does.
I mean, you'd have to do everything out in the woods.
It gives you that extra time to hunt, but it's kind of a pain.
Now, where you hunt, do you have a little camp area, or is it just a place you just pull up and park?
No, it's just an hour and a half from my house.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, you still got to, like you said, debone that deer and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've got one of those things that plugs into the receiver hitch, and it winches them up.
Okay. That's perfect.
Yeah, it works out good.
Yeah.
We don't have no big club over there or nothing, but we're surrounded by big clubs. We only have about 70 acres, but it's the club on one side of us is 2,000 acres, and the club on the other is probably another 2,000. That's a lot of land over there.
Yeah, and if y'all don't get a whole lot of pressure, they all gonna gravitate to you to get away from the other, where everybody's running around on their 4-wheelers and everything else.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I don't know, man. Deer hunting's a lot different. I mean, I know that's right on the Georgia line, but the deer act different over there than they do here at home. It's like all the deer over there are vampires.
That's pressure, man. That's the pressure. So are you saying there everything's nocturnal here?
Yeah. What it seems like.
Well, I see a distinct difference when the first shot goes off. It's not so bad during bow season. But man, when they hear that, even the muzzleloader, you know, I don't even know why they have a muzzleloader season really. But you know, once that gunshot goes off, they're a whole different animal. Like right now, I'm getting pictures all day long. Them things out there licking my spinners on my feeders and everything else. But by November, you get a picture. You'll be sitting there and not see nothing, and by the time you drive back, get down the road about 10 miles, all of a sudden the pictures start coming in because they know it's dark and it's safe.
Mm-hmm. That's how it is over there.
Always makes it hard to get out of the tree stand.
I know, man. We had a giant 10-pointer that was over there 2 years ago, and I tried my best to kill that deer. It only daytime 2 times in my pictures all season, and it was remember when it came that big old freeze late in the season?
Oh yeah.
That's what it was. And it's too cold to go over there.
Too cold. They know it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I think they're psychic sometimes. They're not as smart as a turkey, but they're pretty doggone smart.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it though.
So what what kind of rifle you use? You
I've been shooting it. I've had it for a long time now. It's a Tika 308.
Okay. Oh, that's a good gun. That's a fine weapon right there.
Yeah.
I did something last year. I put a can on mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting one since they done away with that $200 tax stamp.
Yeah. Yeah, I paid for mine, but
me too.
Dustin went and ordered him one, and it was Christmas time, and I said, you know what? I'm going to give myself a Christmas present. And doggone, I got mine before he ever got approved. I had mine back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now I shoot a 7 mag, and it still makes some noise. They're not silencers. People think they're silencers. They're not. And now I could still shoot it. I could shoot it without hearing protection, and it not hurt my ears. And I wear hearing protection all the time because I'm nearly deaf now. But I had to shoot it just one time to see what it sounded like, and the guy was right. Yeah. He said, "Man, you shoot one deer, he said it's not gonna hurt you." He said, "If you was at the range, shooting a dozen times or something, that's totally different." So you'll love it if you get you one. And the turnaround times got faster and faster. So
my second one, it went real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me one to do a 22 and a 17 and that kind of thing. I might could hunt with that gun-shy dog of mine if I was shooting one that was quiet.
Yeah, because that one I got with the 22 in it, you only hear the brass hitting the ground. It actually works great on it, but it's that's what it was designed for, was a 22. So
that's pretty wild, ain't it?
Yes,
it's crazy
like that.
Hopefully they'll get it all fixed up where you can just go walk in the gun shop and buy them. I mean, that's supposed to be coming soon, so we'll see.
I mean, that's the way it ought to be.
Yeah.
Sure it should be. I mean, this is a hearing issue. This ain't no 007 stuff.
Well, once again, it ain't as quiet like they show in the movies.
Yeah. So you got any big plans, any new calls you working on or designing, or just going to keep doing what you're doing? I mean, that carbon was probably your last big modification. I don't know what you call makers call it.
Yeah, I got a glass over aluminum I've been working on. I think it sounded real good.
That sounds interesting.
Trying to build, I'm going to start for my Nashville calls pretty soon. Try to win the amateur out there this year.
Yeah.
Or next year.
Well, now, are you working toward being able to call in the contest at Nashville? I mean, is that part of your goal? I mean, have you qualified yet, or you still got? I don't know how that works.
No, I haven't qualified to go to Nashville yet, and it's kind of a thing I've been, I really want to,
Yeah.
because I've kind of been asking around and stuff like that, and I don't know of any guy in a wheelchair that's ever qualified for the friction in Nashville. So
You know what?
I was kind of hoping.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that, but you're probably right.
Yeah.
Well, first off,
Yeah.
you don't see a lot of people in wheelchairs at calling contests anyway.
I know there's a few that have competed in the past and stuff, but I'd like to qualify just to get up there on that stage and say I did.
I'd love to see you up there.
Yeah, me too.
I might not go up there and watch Nick or Alex if Alex gets there, but I'll definitely be in there if you're up there.
Oh, Alex is getting good. He's got a good chance of it.
Yeah, I know he's been working hard.
Yeah,
He's vastly improved over the last couple of years.
A friend of mine though, his name's Lake Erie. He's in a wheelchair, and I think this year we're gonna do the team.
Now that's cool right there.
Yeah, that would be real cool.
So he's been working on running mouth calls, and hopefully we're going to get up there and do the team calling thing at the Grand Nationals.
Yeah, now that would
you don't have to qualify. You
don't
give them your money to go up there. No.
Oh, well, still, that may be that's probably a first right there for a team.
I mean, it very well could be.
Yeah. I'll probably see you in the Turkey Call magazine. They'll probably do a story on that.
It's a good chance. But I think it's going to be neat.
Well,
it might inspire some other guys in wheelchairs to do it.
You're right. You're exactly right.
And it definitely helped get your name out. People start, putting a face with the calls and things like that. Never hurts.
Are you planning on bringing a bunch of calls up there to sell?
Yeah, I'll have some to sell in Nashville.
Well, start building ugly calls. That way I won't want them. I mean, these calls you build are so pretty. I have to have them. Of course,
start scratching them up.
Yeah.
Everything.
I mean, just use some old crappy wood, that kind of thing. maybe, hand paint them, blindfold yourself and kind of paint a turkey on it or something. I mean, on the back of it.
Take it to the local preschool.
Yeah. Take it down to the preschool, down to the daycare and let them finger paint them.
Let them paint on it.
Yeah.
Well, if you can't kill nothing with it, at least it looks good.
Oh, hey, people that I'm telling you, the ones if people hadn't heard your call, and I know there's a lot of them out there because you're new. You're kind of new on the game, and I don't know how many you sell a year, so I don't know how many people know, but I don't know if there's a pot call out there that sounds any better. I'll just be honest with you. And I mean,
I appreciate
we're tied in pretty tight, and I love Legacy's pot calls. But I mean, yours rank right up there with any of them I've ever played. All brands, whether they custom or mass produced.
Yeah, I've been working hard on them. So
I can tell.
It's a problem. Yeah, when we were moving, I found a couple of the first ones that I ever made, and it's like, oh my gosh.
Well, don't throw them away. Keep those. Those will always be.
I actually killed a turkey with the first one I made.
There you go.
I don't know how. I guess it was curious as to what that dying sound was.
Well, I don't know. I think it's like a trumpet. I mean, it's different. He may have heard some of the sweetest calling in the world, but that one sounded more like a real hen. A real hen sounds crappy. I mean, there's not many of them that just sounds like Dave Owens walking around on the stage. I think
that's true.
I think that's part of the reason a trumpet works so good in certain circumstances. That's why I've played with a scratch box. Maybe throw it in my pocket and it'd be something a little different. We did that in Illinois. We tried 2 or 3 calls and finally, you get one they like. So,
you guys going to go dove shooting this year?
I'm gonna try.
I want to. I went last year on one little dove hunt. It wasn't that good. The food was good, and
Same for me.
You know, hanging out with my buddies was fun, but they didn't have a whole lot of birds flying. I think 3 flew over, and I killed 2 of the 3.
That's the first time I'd been able to dove hunt since 14. Since 2014. Yeah.
Well, you know, when I went to Argentina 2 years ago, that's the first time I dove hunted in probably close to 20 years.
You kill more there than you ever will.
Oh, I know. Listen, I killed more there than the guys I went with. I killed more in one day. I killed 1,017, I think, in one day, 7 hours.
Wow.
You were smoking it.
You could probably add up every one you've ever killed here, not even touch that.
Oh, never. I mean, that's what the guy told us down there. He said, what's the limit there? And he said, you know, in Alabama it's 15 a day or whatever, which I don't kill 15 a season. So he said, take these numbers and divide it out and see how many years it would take you to kill what you kill there. Because I killed 2,700 in 3 days. I mean, wow. You're
that's a lot of pulling the trigger.
Yeah, and if you got a wife that can add, I was bragging to her. I called her, and I said, I killed over 1,000 doves today. I said, I'm in the 1,000 dove a day club. That's what they tell you. And then they sucker you kind of into it, you know.
Yeah.
Because I had 700 shot by lunch, and you know, I'm thinking, well, hey, what's another 300? You know, I can do that. And,
yeah, easy.
And but anyway, I told her. She said, "You're in the club. What'd you get?" I said, "They gave me a free T-shirt." And she was kind of quiet for a second. And she said, "How much does those shells cost?" And I said, "It's $1 a shot." She said, "That didn't sound like no damn free T-shirt to me." So that's why I tell everybody it was the most expensive free dove hunt I ever went on in my life. Because I was invited to go down. My buddy bought the hunt. It was a charity hunt, but so the the lodge and all that stuff was covered. But you still got to buy them shells and rent the gun. He rented the guns for us because he didn't know that wasn't included. But
airfare.
Yeah, the airfare down there and back, and while we was there, a tornado hit the dang airport we was flying out of, and that screwed everything. It was a mess.
See, maybe it's you and the tornadoes. I had forgotten about that. Well, we may just both. I think we just attract tornadoes.
Yeah. Well, it's been that way since I was a little kid. I'll be honest with you. It could be. Yeah, Christopher, you may not want to travel. You may not want to travel hunt with us. We tend to get into some bad situations.
We'll probably just meet y'all there.
Yeah. And if they're saying tornadoes are coming, we go, well, we're going to get out there and hunt. You just say, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to hold the fort down. Yeah. You'll be a lot better off. Trust me.
No, we've learned.
Right.
We've learned. I'm going to tell you what, I hope we don't ever get the opportunity to do it again. But we said the next time we get bad weather, we're just going to pass on that day hunting or whatever. Or at least if the weather starts to get bad and the I'm hesitant to call him a guide. What would you call him? The outfitter?
Yeah.
The outfitter we were with out in Oklahoma, because he didn't guide. We were hunting on our own for the most part. He called, or he texted me about middle of the day. I guess 2 o'clock.
Lunch, yeah,
about 2 o'clock. And he, the storm chasers are only a mile up the road parked from you guys. That should have been our cue to get the heck out of Dodge.
That was a Jeff Foxworthy. Here's your son.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. But we didn't take it, of course.
And people that me and Anthony hadn't talked to in 10 years, their messages on Facebook going, I know y'all are in Oklahoma. Watch that weather. And when that happens, you should probably think about that too, that somebody reached out that you haven't heard from in 10 years and tells you to get to not be out in the weather. But we were out in the weather.
Yeah.
Hey.
It happens.
Y'all got on turkeys though, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We called one probably 600 yards. He stayed just out of gun. Well, the one stayed just out of gun range. Another one that I didn't see him running. He saw the one over there that we was working, and this one come. I don't really know where he come from, but he come up the hill, and run the other one off and turn. I mean, I had the video camera going. I mean, I thought Dustin was going to shoot. You know, he had the gun up and ready, and I'm just any second.
Safety was done off.
And he just was you know how they are when they come running. I mean, he was running. Yeah. You could just see his old breast jiggling. And about that time, a cow or something come out. How'd that work? It turned
calf.
Yeah.
They both spooked each other.
Yeah, the calf run one way and the turkey run the other way.
Messed us up.
That was probably our best opportunity to shoot, other than those jakes that come in that morning. I'm sorry, those longbeards that had their beards burn off.
That's right. That's right.
They had beard rot.
And 5
No,
studs.
no. Our outfitter, he didn't see the birds. He was actually there that morning. I mean, they did. They gobbled like men. They come in strutting.
We had all 5 of them at 20 yards. I mean, we could have doubled up and smoked them.
But anyway, after he come back, he said about something, and we were talking about it, and we said, yeah, there was jakes. He said, are you sure? Are you sure they were jakes? Well, we know what a jake is. And he said, you know, we had a big fire. And they did. You could see it was black over there in the woods and stuff. He said, they'll run in there and it'll burn their beards off. They'll burn them up. So yeah, they could have been gobblers. And yeah, no, they weren't.
Their fans wasn't gobbler.
No, they didn't have full fans, and you know.
But knowing what I do now, I should have broke a neck.
They probably hadn't molted yet, guys.
Yeah, if I had hindsight being 2020, probably would have pulled the trigger on them.
I would love to have had that on video. I'm talking about because when they come in, you know, it was already that was the stormy day.
Yeah,
it was already like kind of cloudy behind them and all, and they just rolling thunder. They was hammered. I wish I'd had it on video.
Well, if we'd start carrying something with us.
But we thought all 5 of them was grown men the way they acted and come in, so we was too busy trying to shoot as usual.
If I'm paying money, I ain't interested in videoing. I can take pictures of a dead turkey. Of course, we did get a good video of me out herding Black Angus cattle.
And climbing a windmill in the wind.
Oh, I did climb Yeah, I was climbing the windmill right before the tornadoes come. I was like an idiot.
Scouting.
Yeah, scouting. Oh, I made a good tutorial video, too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever saw that, Christopher. I made a nice tutorial. It's up on TikTok or somewhere. But no, we have fun doing it though. You know, we went to Canada this year. We had a good time.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh man, it was unbelievable. We had probably the most fun I had all season hunting. I mean, we had a great time in Illinois, but Canada was just been a different country, and God, and turkeys.
What turkeys do they have up there?
It's the Eastern. They're Easterns. They're Easterns, but we were up the 20th of May. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We went up on the 20th of May. It was their last week of season, I think.
Yeah. It went out like right
and,
after we left.
You know, it stays cold so long. And then it was green. It was green as a gourd, but everything's cold weather tolerant, so it greens up.
Yeah.
But they were still henned up pretty heavy. Well, except for that one we saw that day that was standing where we was going to park. They all were with hens. Everywhere you could just drive down the road and you'd see, if you saw 3 or 4 hens, they had 1 or 2 or 3 gobblers with them. It was unbelievable. And we had opportunities every day. Every day we hunted, you know, we had a bird that, you know, it just didn't work out. So we're going to go back. Definitely going back. Made some good friends.
It may be around the same time next year.
That's part of why Dustin's putting on Amish hats, because we hunted 3 different Amish guys' farms. Super, super nice people, though. And his last name's Miller, which is kind of Amish. So
the people where I tried to hat on Saturday, they're Millers too.
Are they Millers?
Yeah.
Well, if you'll shave that mustache and, you know, shave you under your chin, yeah, we'll be in like Flint, Brother Miller.
There you go.
I did kill a turkey. It's the craziest turkey I ever killed. And I know we got you on the phone, but I'm going to tell you since we ain't had time to talk. This turkey I killed.
In Canada?
Yeah, in Canada. Dustin killed one, mid-morning, first full day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was on the gun, and it took another 2 days, didn't it? Yeah. So it's raining. It's cold. I mean, it's terrible. It was 30.
Raining.
It was 3 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And they'd had an ice storm like 2 weeks before, but it was cold. It was rainy. It was in the 30s. And that morning we carried our blinds in because it was raining. It was raining when we got up. It was raining when we got there. It was raining when we walked that, 3/4 of a mile down there where we had our plan put together. And anyway, the turkey come out. They were decoy shy. Let's just put it that way. These turkeys, the Amish people hunt turkeys up there. These hens come out, and they would have walked within 10 yards of us. And as soon as they were making a beeline, and as soon as they saw that decoy, they made a hard left, 90 degrees, and went up another way. But anyway, I worked my way around and got on the gobbler and killed him. So me and Dustin are taking pictures, and we rolled him over, and he said, "Man, that bird's been breeding. He ain't got no feathers on his breast whatsoever." And he didn't.
And
I'm
we kept
thinking,
rolling.
yeah, and I'm thinking, I know I didn't shoot that. I know I didn't see no feathers, nothing where I picked him up. I mean, he went stone cold dead. You know how TSS does them. So we didn't pay much attention after we took the pictures, and we have to walk back out in the rain, back up the hill, and we're up there at the tailgate when Jake, the Amish guy that owned the farm, he come out there, and he's looking at it, and by this time we've already looked. Now I'm noticing not only is that turkey don't have any feathers on, I think it was his left side. His left side on his breast, but it ran all the way down. He didn't have feathers all the way down and all the way down his leg. I mean, it looked like he'd been plucked. And
they freeze to the limb?
No, what? And Dustin looked at it and he said, "Look at that. It's kind of scabby." I mean, it was kind of, you could tell. And we get, Jake comes out there and he's looking and talking, and he's excited we've killed it. He's excited we've killed the 2 of his hardest birds to kill because they were so call shy and had run everything else off. But he gets to talking, and he had told us earlier that his nephew had shot a turkey. Opening morning. And they never found it. They found a lot of feathers. And that was the turkey. He had shot, cleaned that turkey off down his left side. Never seen anything like it. His tail fan was broke. And when I say broke, I got the full fan, but the bone back there, or whatever you want to call it, it was broke. I've got it here, and I had to hot glue it together to hold it together when I dried it out.
Did they shoot TSS up there?
No, I think that's why he's alive. But that turkey that had been what, 3 weeks? Mm-hmm. 3 weeks. And he was with 4 or 5 hens. I can't remember exactly how many hens. And he was full strut, and he was with them. He didn't let being shot and having no feathers down one side bother him at all. I've never shot a half-naked turkey, but I did. I guess that's my turkey.
Wow.
My naked. I can always say I killed a naked turkey.
Yeah.
So, if you ever get a chance to go up there, go. I'm telling you.
They don't use TSS, you said?
No, I mean, I don't know if they have it or not. I just know the Amish guys didn't use it.
Oh, gotcha.
And there's not a tons of turkey hunters up there. There's probably more than what out in the Midwest somewhere, but
you would never get to go deer hunting there.
No. And deer are different, but the turkeys, they're pretty easy to let you hunt.
You'd have to know. You just got to know a local that knows somebody, I guess is the way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we could have just pulled up and knocked on doors.
No. The guy, my buddy up there, Steve, well, he's Dustin's friend too. He grew up in this area. He knew everybody. I mean, we were driving. We got up there, and he could tell. I mean, everybody knew we was 2 rednecks from Alabama. When we jumped out of the truck at his house, we're in a pair of shorts and a T-shirt, and it's 50 degrees. Kind of drizzly that day, I think. Windy, cold, and here we are freezing to there in hoodies and, Carhartt pants and boots.
And they're from Canada, so I knew we was in a bad bind.
But he put us. He said, "Y'all change clothes, and we going." It was about 4:00. And
nice.
we didn't get a couple miles down the road, and there they was out in the field, pile of hens and what, 2 or 3 gobblers. And I'm thinking, this fixing to be over with right now.
I was done unzipping a gun case in the back. I thought we was about to get on them, but we didn't have permission.
Yeah,
to
he
hunt
said,
there.
I don't have permission to hunt this. But he did make calls.
Yeah,
So
we
I mean,
tried.
he knew everybody, all the landowners.
If they would have worked their way back the opposite way, we had permission on that property.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was really fun, and they gobbled. That was the best part. We'd had a real quiet season here in Alabama. They didn't gobble good here. I don't know how they did for you this past spring, but
it was terrible.
yeah, I've heard that more this year than I have in the last 10 years, I guess.
The turkey I killed in Georgia, I got some property I hunt not far from here, and I'd hunted it off and on all season. Started the season off there. Never heard a single bird. And when I killed that bird, it was the last week or 2 of the season. And when he came in, he never said a word.
Yeah.
Just walked right in.
I've heard a lot of people talking about that, and a lot of people saw a lot of jakes this year. I didn't see a ton of jakes.
I didn't either.
I didn't see a ton of jakes. I didn't see any jakes.
Where I hunt. My uncle's got a little farm not far from here. That's where I do a lot of my hunting, or now I do. But he's got a turkey up there. I know he's 4, or he could be 5 now, but he is the boss. I mean, he's it. And them other turkeys just will not gobble. I killed one. He come in. I heard the big bird. I didn't know which was which, but I heard the bird I killed gobbled on the roost. And then now, knowing what I know now, there's a bird off behind me, off down the hill toward the river. He gobbled good. I mean, he gobbled on the roost, and then he gobbled 3 or 4 times on the ground. The other bird never made another sound. And I wasn't even paying attention. And I turned around, and he was right. I mean, he was 20 yards in front of me in full strut. I had a decoy, and he had come that decoy, but he was quiet because he knew if he made any sound, big boy's going to come up there and whoop his butt. My uncle had actually seen the big one run him off the day before. And so jakes and dominant gobblers, I think I'm going to get him this year. This is his last year on earth.
This is it, huh?
Oh yeah. I've said that now for 3 or 4 years. So, and I could have went back and hunted more up there. I did, but you don't want to kill everything they got. He don't have. He's got 100 acres. And I've took 2 and 3 birds the last couple of years off of it. So he's got a good population of them up there anyway. He does a lot of predator control. I think he's killed 75, 76 coons this year. He traps them.
Wow.
He's 87. He just don't have nothing else to do. And he loves it. He always sends me a picture about once every other day or two. He'll say number 71 or number 72,
That's cool.
So anyway, but we're going to go to Iowa and Missouri in April. So we know we got that hunt planned for next year.
Yeah.
So
hopefully I get to go back to South Carolina. That was a good hunt down there. Tagged out. And hopefully I'll go to Alabama. Alabama was tough this year too. For me. I got on some birds, but they just wouldn't cooperate.
Well,
and I'm looking for a Tennessee spot. I'd like to go to Tennessee.
Yeah, man, we had a place in Tennessee, but we're not going to get to hunt it this year. We were it's a hunting club. I mean, there's loaded with turkeys. They got turkey hunters too, but they took us on a couple of years ago. I guess they needed some extra money. And this year he told us they decided they weren't going to have a turkey membership only. So we're out.
Yeah.
We're out of it. I mean, it was close to the house. You could be there in a couple of hours. It was easy to get to. So, and they got,
if everything goes, me and Alex are going to go to Florida. So
Oh,
Try to
good.
get that off.
You gonna go
Yeah.
down there to his buddy's place?
I think that's where we're going. He said he had a spot where we could probably go.
I was just wondering if that was
If
where.
they don't, if they change that rule, you might have to draw a tag this year. They haven't.
Now, I
Nobody's
think
really
that rule is only on public ground. I think private is still private. I don't think you have to draw on private.
Gotcha.
So if you're hunting private, but I think public you do have to draw. There's a lot of them doing that, and these states are getting harder and harder. I wish I wish Dustin had come along 10 years ago, because now since we went a few years ago to Kansas, Nebraska, and South Dakota, and they were all they were all over the counter, but now Kansas is a draw. Nebraska's still over the counter, but they only have like 10,000. You got to be up when they open, or they sell out in about 3 or 4 hours. And
yeah,
now,
buddies of mine, they got tags out there this year.
And now South Dakota last year, they went to a draw. So I don't know. It's just. Do what?
Are y'all trying to do the 49 thing?
Well, I guess you could say yes. I'll never do it. I'm 60 years old. I mean, I don't have the time. I think time will run out on me before I could do it all.
When you retire,
well, yeah. Now, when I retire, I mean, but he got another 10, 15 years left when I retire. If I guess I could just abandon ship. Me and you go. Me and you are the old men in the rooms. I know I'm older than you, but I like having you around because I ain't with all these little young bucks. So
I just had a.
We'll you just hop in that Jeep and come over here, and we jump in the truck and we gone.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
There's a couple of states I'd like to go to. I probably would never do the 49 just because, but I'd try.
Well, there's some that you're not going to ever do anyway. I mean, Nevada, Arizona, them two, I don't think. Even if I was a young guy, it's hard. It would be hard to get those tags.
Yeah.
I do want to go to Mexico. I'm going to go to Mexico one of these years and hunt the ghouls.
I would like to do a slam, though.
Oh, that just breaks my heart every time I hear it. Yeah, I've got my slam done, so does Dustin. But if I'd shot the turkey in Florida that year, I'd had a single season slam.
Oh, really?
And I missed.
And if I'd have shot in Kansas,
I
would have had a
You would have had a single season if you'd killed in Kansas. Yeah, but you didn't miss. I missed. I just flat out missed. I don't think I ever put my head down on the gun.
That Jake that come in with your gobbler, I had 2 or 3 different chances to kill him. Even after you started toting your bird, I went back to get our stuff, and there he stood again.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe that was fake. Maybe I should have threw some TSS at him. I don't know. Then I'd have had a
You'd have had a single season. I don't know how that just worked out that year because we hunted Florida and then we hunted.
A bunch.
I came home, killed a eastern, and got a Rio, and then got to marry him. So, but I didn't get my Florida bird. Man, I watched him too. He even texted me. He said they're coming. I heard him gobbling. He was way across from where I was. We was hunting 2 different places. I called to them, they gobbled, and they walked right. I mean, I watched them for 200 yards through that bottom. Well, I guess it was a bottom. It's real open in the hardwoods. Come right around in front of me. I said, yep. When he walks between these two, there's 2 big old oak trees about 10, 15 yards apart. I said, when he comes through there, I'm going to kill him. He came right through there, his buddy right behind him. I shot. And all I saw, I didn't see a feather. I didn't see nothing but birds running. They didn't even fly. They just ran.
Wow.
I mean, wide open. I mean, I didn't cut a feather on that turkey. So it wasn't in the cards for me to get a single season.
Come home and kill one with the same gun,
I know.
same setup. A few days later,
I hunted the whole season.
Yeah,
with that same gun.
You never done no adjustment.
No, I didn't touch the gun.
I still don't know what happened.
It wasn't a tree.
No.
Now Dustin's a tree killer. He broke that last year though. He didn't kill the first tree last year. He loves to shoot trees. Just if you got a favorite tree that you place to hunt, don't set him up in front of him, because he will shoot the bark off of them. Oh well,
yeah, man, we'll have to get together and do some hunting.
Let's do it. Have we missed anything on you? What you got anything you want to tell the world before we get off here? I know we've been running an hour.
King's Custom Calls. Check them out.
Check them out.
Check
I mean,
them
are
out.
you staying with just pot calls? You ever going to branch out? Do a box call or a trumpet or?
I doubt I'll ever do a box, but I'd like to do a trumpet or a Jordan one day.
Maybe make a scratch box. I'd buy a Christopher King scratch box.
Yeah.
I saw one today on Facebook. It was made out of a piece of cane with some cedar glued to it.
A scratch box?
Oh yeah, man, it sounded pretty good. If I see it again, I'll send it to you. It was pretty cool. I don't even know where I was at when I saw that. I just scanned around. It might have been on TikTok. I don't know.
I seen some grunt calls that had cane.
No,
on
this cane was split in half.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like one section of the cane between the joints. And then he had a piece of thin cedar that I guess he glued to it. And then he made his scratcher. I don't know what you call that. And man, it sounded good. It sounded pretty doggone good. So
yeah, I want to win that amateur up there in
I want you to win it.
And then I might think about making something else, but I got to get these pot calls right before I do anything else.
Well,
I'm still waiting to hear one of those ceramic ones.
Yeah.
Hey, I got 2 laid out in there. I'm just waiting to put my shop back together.
Let me tell you, I lost my ceramic call. My favorite ceramic call is still in Canada. Man, if you had some, I might have to buy that over the carbon.
Well, you might want to hear it first, because I made one and I took that joker apart. It just wasn't right. And I just hadn't had, and this moving situation has been going on for about a month and a half now. So hopefully I'll get my shop going back in the next week or 2.
So you said you moved one house down?
Yeah.
I mean, is it this place y'all was wanting to move to? I mean, I guess so if you move there.
Well, we live on a farm out here. It's a cattle farm.
Uh-huh.
And this house was on the farm, and it become empty.
Okay.
And we had it's a little bit bigger of a house, and we just had the opportunity to move over here, and we decided to, be a little nicer to live in a little bigger place for a little while.
Heck yeah.
So I had to move my shop. I had to get my shop moved. I had to get somebody to come pull it over here, and all that took a while. So I'll get everything going the next week or 2. It's too dang hot to be out there right now.
Well, you got to put you an air conditioner in it. Come on, man. I know somebody.
Ooh,
I'd like to have a mini split. You ain't got one of them sitting around, would you?
Got one sitting over our head.
I got one over our heads. I got a straight cooling one. It's not got heat. It's straight cooling though. I've got one of those at my office. I used for a demo at home and garden shows. It's just sitting there. It's actually hooked up. So I mean, I know it works. We had it on a roll around thing to show people how quiet they were. But,
I bet they work good, don't they?
Oh man, quiet. You don't hear anything. I just put one at my neighbor's house, 2 houses down from me, a couple of weeks ago, right before the 4th of July. They love it. And, yeah, you can't beat them. You can't beat them. One of these days, we'll get you over here in studio if you'll come over.
Yeah, man. I'd love to ride over.
Ever get out of Georgia. Yeah, don't say it. I mean, Alex and Nick told us the same thing. They won't never come.
You just tell me when.
Yeah. We'll get you over here and
we'll do it on a weekend.
Do it on a weekend. We'll get you down in the boat, and we'll take the boat out across the lake. Unless it's cold wintertime, and I ain't taking you out in the boat then because I don't like it.
Yeah, getting out there in the cold.
And You got to wait till nearly dark right now. It's so dang hot.
Just during that time, we'll go deer hunting.
That's right. We'll go deer hunt.
When I was a kid,
we got places deer hunt.
When I was a kid, my stepdad fished a lot, and he never did want me to go unless it was freezing cold outside. And I think he just did that so I wouldn't go.
Yep.
I wouldn't. I remember he used to wear a motorcycle helmet and a big old set of coveralls.
Yeah, my dad, he was a big rabbit hunter. We didn't have deer growing up. There just wasn't no deer here or around where I grew up. And I froze to death. I mean, little old pair of cotton gloves and some old green non-insulated lace-up boots. And I froze and I quit. I wouldn't go with him no more. And I swore I'd never hunt again until until I could afford real warm clothes. Well, they didn't even make really warm clothes. He had pocket warmers and that kind of stuff. I didn't. He did. He might let me hold it every now and then when I couldn't button my breeches because my hands was numb. But I swore if I started hunting, I would spare no expense to stay warm. And I don't. Yeah. If it costs $500, I just spend $500 if it's good stuff. So,
oh, yeah. I've really gotten into being in this chair and hunting in the wintertime. It's hard to get super bundled up.
Yeah.
So I like that ultralight heavyweight stuff, that's real light, but it ain't real cumbersome like it used to be.
That's right.
It looked like the Michelin Man rolling out through there.
Well, especially if you by yourself, like you said, having to handle your deer and you all bundled up, got all that crap on, and it just makes everything that much harder.
Yep.
Well, look, we ain't going to hold you up here no longer, but we do appreciate you coming on and just sitting around catching up. And no kidding, we do want to get you over here. So just put it down. Yeah. Just put it down in your mind, and we'll get together and get you here. Bring your wife. Hang out.
Yeah. Sounds good, man. I appreciate you having me on. We'll do it.
All right.
Deer swing set coming down to get a drink.
Got a deer across my slough right now, walking down to the lake to get her a drink.
If everything goes good, like I say, I should see you guys in a couple of weeks at Woods and Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate I'm going to miss it.
Or something.
Yeah, August 7th, 8th, 9th.
Well, I'm going to be gone on the 9th through the 13th. So I know there's somewhere right there that weekend.
Yes, the 9th, August 9th.
Hell, I had a calendar right here in front of me. Yeah, yep. No, is that a Sunday? Oh, I'm looking at next year. I'm sorry, that's next year. I've got a calendar already out.
Another one coming down.
We're
for next.
Yeah, for our next year turkey hunts, we're already trying to lay them out. Trying to work. You only got so many days you can do it. So that and trying to keep a job.
You have a hard time not tired?
Well, I just feel guilty.
Number 3.
Oh, yeah, they're coming down this evening. Them and the geese. There's a pile of geese over there, too.
Yeah.
We got deer just coming to drink now. They come down every day.
Nice.
Come down and get them some water. I don't know why. It's rained. It rained last night here, so I guess they can get them by that green grass over there, too. I think that's that mama. That's her 2 twins she had last year. She has twins every year, but she don't look pregnant this year.
She just jumped them rocks and went down into the water.
Anyway, all right, Christopher, we're going to let you go. And good luck on the contest. I know I'll get updated. I'll if I get internet up there, I'll be checking in with Dustin anyway, see what's going on.
All
right, buddy.
Look forward to seeing this, man.
All right. You take care.
All right. All right. Have a good trip.
All right. Talk to you soon.
See you.
All right. Well,
our good old buddy.
Now, I know a lot of y'all out there might thought that was kind of boring, but that's what this podcast is, kind of boring. We talk about what we want to.
Well, once again, we like to sit around on the porch.
It's like being on the porch. Exactly right.
He's at the barbershop.
Hey, it worked for hunting the country for years, didn't it?
Yeah.
They sat on the porch, and you might pick out a little piece of little nugget of information. But anyway, you got anything to add before we call this one?
No, I think I'm good for this week.
Well, I want to thank everybody for listening. If you hadn't, tell a friend, share it, copy the link, send it to them. I got asked the other day about where we could be heard, and we can be heard on just about everything from Apple, Spotify, iHeart, YouTube. About everybody that carries a podcast, we're there. And if you can't find us on one of them, shoot us an email or give us a message, and we'll make sure we're on it. But anyway, that's about all I got.
Yep.
Well, all right, people. I guess we'll see everybody in about a week. Take care of your trees. That's where turkeys sleep.